This is Spencer, aka SB Mowing. Over the past few weeks, his YouTube channel became the first landscaping channel to hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And he did it twice, with every video he produces getting a minimum of 300,000 views. My role here at CGN is to help our contractors step up their social media and their YouTube game. So imagine my surprise when I came across his channels that are absolutely crushing it. And it's easy to see why. In one weekend, I binged over a dozen of his videos. I was instantly hooked. So how did Spencer turn something as simple as cutting grass into a multi-million view juggernaut? Let me show you. To start, people love transformations. HGTV is built on this idea, with every show being some version of a home remodel or a new build. But it's not just houses that people like transformations of, it's anything. People getting their hair cut and seeing the final look, or cooking shows showing what prepping the meal looks like and the final product. Mowing the lawn is no different. All Spencer did was start documenting these transformations. And the more drastic the transformation is, the cooler it becomes. This is why Spencer picks lawns that are in terrible shape. It creates a wow factor that keeps people wanting more. The second thing that Spencer is excellent at is he crushes it with his storytelling ability. Facts tell and stories sell. Every video has a story and we are introduced to it right away. The opening clip is Spencer sharing with us the backstory of the house, who lives there, what the neighbor said, and how long the yard has been left untreated. Let's take a look at this video intro.
Alrighty, let's talk to our neighbor just to make sure it's not abandoned. Do you know if anyone lives in this house right here?
Yeah, nobody's at about a year, 2.
Oh, a year or two? Wow. I just clean stuff like this for free once a week, so I was just kind of wondering. Are you sick of looking at it?
Yeah, because I'm going to have somebody cut mine, and then that one's going to be looking like,
I was probably going to do this one. Do you want me to just cut yours while I'm here as well? I'll do it for free. I won't charge you anything.
I would love that.
And a little pro tip here, doing anything for free adds more juice to that wow factor that we were talking about earlier, because free is such a foreign concept to us. In the first 30 seconds of the video, we know the story of the home and become emotionally invested in it. So now we are rooting for the transformation of the yard and want to see how Spencer takes an awful lawn and turns it into a neighborhood highlight. Speaking of highlight, if you're finding this video valuable, do me a favor and hit the like button down below, and I might start doing more home improvement channel reviews like this one. There's the famous cliche of something being so boring that you'd rather watch paint dry. You'd think that you could substitute paint drying with cutting the grass, but not here. The time-lapse format allows us to dive right into the action. This makes the transformation happen quicker, it's more aesthetically pleasing, and keeps us engaged longer. However, another part of the edit is the sound. He doesn't use music and he rarely commentates over the transformation. He lets the natural sounds of the project carry the video. The sound of starting up the edger, the sound of shoveling dirt, the sound of the lawnmower, it's all things that you would expect to hear from a landscaping video. These sounds also tie into a common form of media called ASMR. ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. In short, this means that you feel a sensation that's usually calming when exposed to certain sounds or videos. If you listen to rain noises to fall asleep, that's ASMR. The sounds from Spencer's projects serve the exact same purpose. Okay, everything that I've spoken about so far is great, but if nobody's actually watching your video, then who cares? Spencer's positioning of videos is top tier. Positioning is how you frame a video to an audience. For example, we can have the Avengers movie, or we can have Avengers Infinity War. What movie sounds cooler? That's positioning. Spencer's video titles are in the format, I did this and this is what happened. This is what I call experience content. Doing something and then sharing the results. It's a really easy way to create intrigue around a video. In fact, if you watched our last video, I used this format. If his video title doesn't follow that though, it pulls the story or a detail of the video and exaggerates it, making it toe the line of unbelievability. Let me explain with a chart from Low Key Jude, a YouTube analyst. This graph shows how people click on videos. The more boring the video title is, the less it will be clicked, because people don't want to watch boring. However, if you make a video title too unrealistic, people can tell, and that is known as clickbait. By pulling out a key detail of a video and exaggerating it just a little bit, it allows SB Mowing to hit the peak of this chart. Here are some examples of Spencer's video titles. Title number 1, neighbors had nowhere to walk, I fixed that. Title number 2, homeowner shocked when I found his front walkway hiding under the lawn. Title number 3, neighbors have been reporting it to the city with no luck. It hasn't been mowed in ages. Title 4, neighbor freaks out and threatens to call the cops on me. Remember, if people aren't clicking, then they aren't watching. I was going to stop the video here, but after doing more research, I uncovered one critical thing that Spencer does. On one channel, Spencer does long form content that is over 15 minutes in length, and he also has a shorter channel where he posts videos that are less than 5 minutes using the exact same format as we walked through today. This allows him to reach people who like both the long form stuff and people who have shorter attention spans that really want to get in and out in about 5 minutes. Think of the Joe Rogan podcast, and then you have the Joe Rogan Clips channel on YouTube as well. And that is how SB Mowing became the king of home improvement content on YouTube. If you want to start making YouTube videos for yourself and your contracting business, watch this video right here, all about getting started.